It is an undisputed biological fact that cats do not merely reside in our homes but instead graciously allow us to inhabit their personal real estate. These 5 frames provide a definitive chronological study of the feline takeover. We begin with a dramatic close-up of a spotted companion who has clearly reached a level of unconsciousness that humans can only dream of achieving after a marathon. Then we transition to the ginger kitten phase where the tiny predator has successfully claimed a human neck as its preferred pillow. By the time we reach the teal blanket, it becomes a game of hide and seek where the human is definitely losing. The tabby in the 4th frame is the true protagonist of this saga, embodying the caption perfectly by sleeping better than the person paying the mortgage. Finally, we meet sweet Leonardo, who looks out from his linen fortress with the eyes of a king.
I don't know if I could be amazing today. I'm too exhausted from being amazing yesterday.
When you look this adorable, but remember you have exactly 0 thoughts behind those big blue eyes and a very busy nap schedule. Golden hour turns this fluffy cloud into a toasted marshmallow masterpiece. From a majestic city gaze to a total system crash in 5 seconds flat. I am basically a professional model until I remember that staying awake is actually quite exhausting. Observe the majestic gray cloud as it begins its daily patrol across the white-carpeted tundra looking for any signs of a lime green intruder. This fluffy warrior possesses the lethal grace of a sentient lint trap combined with the intense focus of a creature that has definitely seen several ghosts in the hallway today. Notice how it pauses to contemplate the profound mysteries of the universe before deciding that a single feather toy is the only enemy worth conquering in this lifetime. With ears tuned to the frequency of opening snack bags and eyes wider than a moon pie, this kitten is not just playing a game but executing a top-secret tactical maneuver. You are currently witnessing a tiny predator in its prime, or perhaps just a very confused dust bunny finding its feet. Look at this chaotic fluff convention taking over the garden. Between the snack bag heist and the orange cat committee meeting, it is pure feline anarchy. I guess we are just living in their world.
Cacaan sebelum baca. Loh.
Local coffee shop is officially out of milk because this ginger queen just opened a 24-hour buffet for her tiny ungrateful roommates. One is currently doing parkour on her head while the calico is demanding a manager. Motherhood is clearly a beautiful gift that she would very much like to return for a nap.
Di sini lo Besti, kamu ini.
Coba penurut, pindah ya, kangen banget nih sama aku. Dan cucu penurut, cucu.
Witness this tiny void transform from a polite little house panther into a chaotic blur of teeth and claws. Truly a masterpiece. That tiny warrior thinks he is a massive lion, but he really just looks like a spicy marshmallow. One more tiny squeak and the whole neighborhood will surely be terrified.
What do you think, Wackus Bonkus? Kill him. Ooh, you naughty Wackus Bonkus.
Traveling by car used to be about the destination, but this orange feline has turned the commute into a high-stakes interrogation of the passing scenery. He starts with hopeful anticipation, then transitions into a full existential crisis by the 3rd-mile marker. Is he a brave explorer or just a very confused passenger wondering why the trees are moving so fast? Honestly, his face says it all right now.
Если что, знакомьтесь, Мейсон. My God.
นี่ก็เกิดมาได้หลายเดือนแล้วบ้านก็ดูไม่มีอะไรฐานะก็ดูธรรมดาสมบัติก็คงไม่มีให้ลำบากอีกแล้วสินะชาติ
Witness this high-stakes drama where a tiny gray gladiator faces off against its most formidable and colorful nemesis, yet the dreaded feather on a stick. Our courageous hero begins with a bold vertical pounce, showing off some impressive core strength before transitioning into a confused tumble. It is truly a masterclass in feline physics and questionable decision-making. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it is just a very dizzy kitten.
В семье есть член, которого во Франции еще со времен Людовика XIV называют пердье. Пердье – это эксперт в области тюленологии. Ареал обитания пердье – это места, пригодные для лёжки и раскладывания яиц. Пердье может высиживать и вылеживать яйца на кровати, на диване, на ковре.
The feline imperial court is in absolute shambles and the drama is perfectly chaotic tonight. We start with a king who clearly favors his fluffiest concubine while the rightful queen sits there planning a very hairy revenge. Then we meet our protagonist, a calico princess with eyes full of vengeance, promising that blood will be spilled or at least some very expensive curtains will be shredded. Suddenly the plot thickens with a scandalous revelation regarding an intact eunuch, which is honestly the most scandalous thing to happen since the great catnip drought of last summer. After endless backstabbing and strategic napping, the striped usurper finally ascends the throne looking incredibly grumpy about the responsibility. This is truly the greatest historical drama ever filmed in a living room.
Tình cảm dần sâu đậm. Hồ Ngạo Thiên nói với tôi, hắn vốn là hoàng tử lưu lạc, là để đoạt quyền mà trở về, trải qua nhiều chém giết cuối cùng lên ngôi. Còn tôi trở thành hoàng hậu, tôi sẽ dẫm lên tất cả những kẻ bắt nạt tôi, khiến chúng sống không bằng chết. Phu nhân anh quốc công bị bắt làm con tin, tên trai đó xuống địa phủ tạ tội với mẹ tôi, còn tôi cuối cùng trở thành người phụ nữ công quý nhất đất nước.
5 tiny kittens are plotting a jailbreak while looking absolutely adorable. They have the teamwork of a professional heist crew but the coordination of fuzzy potatoes. Someone open this cage before their cuteness levels actually become illegal.